Hello, this is Sakshi Arora, a PhD student from Vidya Bhavan College of Commerce, Pune. As we look at the title of the topic, National Education Policy 2020, it has a very deep significance which we need to understand. As we know, the word education means knowledge, and knowledge has the power to build a nation. That is why this policy is known as National Education Policy 2020. As we see the significant changes in our 21st century, it was essential to reform the education policy. That is why, after a gap of 3 decades, this policy is being reformed, which is now known as National Education Policy 2020. This policy aims to bridge the gap not only in terms of equality but also in terms of equity and access at all levels. It sees at the holistic development of a child. Right from the foundational stage, play based learning is now given to students, which helps to reduce the burden which was earlier there in traditional method of learning. Also, in earlier days of schooling, vocational training is being given. That means hands on experience, practicals, and internships are being given now to students, which helps them to develop skills like critical thinking skills and analyzing over mesmerizing facts. Also, now in higher education, students have been given option to select subjects from other streams. Earlier, there was a rigid system where a student has to study a subject of their stream only, which is now being removed by the help of new National Education Policy 2020. Even courses like engineering and medical courses are now given in regional languages. Students are now also being given scholarships, especially to economically backward students. Also, various digital platforms have been provided which gives skills as well as certificates to students and give provide knowledge which will help further our nation to become a developed one. Also, there are flexibility in entering and exiting option for the undergraduate programs. In this way, we can say that National Education Policy 2020 is quite different from the traditional method of learning. Earlier, our traditional system of learning used to see at the number of literacy levels which people were gaining. But now, this policy is analyzing over the skills which students are going to gain. And this way, our nation is going to be a developed nation. Thank you.